This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
We begin with some breaking news right out of the Central West End. Just over an hour ago, a man was shot and killed near Laclede and Taylor. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
I'm Kelly Jackson. This area is near the Washington University Medical School campus. Robert Townsend joining us live from the scene. What's the latest, Robert?
Hey, Kelly and Mike, again, about 3:45 this afternoon, St. Louis police were called to this Central West End neighborhood to check out a shooting. As I step back, you'll see back there, police just took down the crime scene tape just minutes before we came on TV. But again, you can see right there, 2 officers are standing by a squad car talking to neighbors. Again, this all happened near South Taylor and Laclede. Again, they tell us someone shot a man. They say when paramedics rushed the guy to a hospital, he was not conscious or breathing. Now, just minutes ago, police confirmed for us that the man has now died. So they're now calling this a homicide investigation. Now, neighbors tell me this is actually where police arrested 2 young men. When I got here about 30 minutes ago, I saw police putting one guy in a patrol car. They also put a handcuffed young guy on a stretcher and put him in an ambulance. Right now, they're not giving us any information about those 2 guys, not calling them suspects at this point. We're on top of this developing story, and we'll have much more coming up at 6. For now, though, live in the Central West End, I'm Robert Townsend. 5 on your side.
You kind of really just struggle with that loss and all the memories that would have been there.
Loved ones are honoring a lacrosse player from Wildwood who was killed in a hit and run. 19-year-old Drew Mitchell died last week near Ole Miss, where he was a freshman in college. Drew Mitchell had just graduated Eureka High School last year. Now a driver faces charges in his death.
And tonight we're hearing from his former coach. Our Justina Cornell joins us now. Justina.
Yeah, Mike and Kelly. So his coach talked about Mitchell's standout qualities, from being dedicated, bright, and positive. While his death has been devastating for the team, they're trying to hold on to their memories to carry his legacy forward.
Off and on the field, loved ones say Drew Mitchell's qualities went beyond the goal.
His tenacity and drive and work ethic really evolved as he got older. I mean, just so bright and energetic.
Tim Baroff coached the 19-year-old for years and knew him both as a player and person.
Drew was always the first to congratulate his teammate, all about teammate success. Just awesome energy to have at practice. Always keeping guys positive, keeping guys focused.
Mitchell played the attack position and showed others how to bounce back.
Such a good leader of leading by example and showing that toughness, that tenacity. He would get beat up constantly in games, and it just would not matter. He would just work that much harder and put himself and the team in a position to be successful.
The Wildwood teen graduated from Eureka High in 2022 and went to Ole Miss. Police say Mitchell was near campus one night last week when a woman hit him with her car. First responders tried to save him, but Mitchell later died. Police say 25-year-old Cameron Reiser drove away and was later arrested. She's charged with leaving the scene, resulting in death.
Drew's memory is all about, love for each other, supporting each other, hard work, dedication, and just striving for the things that you really want in life.
The team's focus is to follow his trail. In their last regular season game, the team brought out his jersey.
We started giving out the number 3 jersey to a player that kind of really embodies that hard work and dedication that Drew brought to the table.
They'll continue doing this. It's a way to share his qualities, ones that his teammates have grasped and will continue to pass along.
They all have definitely some great memories to lean on and to honor that kind of legacy just with their work ethic and their treatment of each other.
Now, there is a GoFundMe set up for his family. It says it would be an honor of his legacy to his beautiful and kind family. Now, if you're interested in helping, you can head to our website, ksdk.com, and go to the section as seen on TV.
Thank you, Justina. Let's take a live look from Jefferson City tonight. Any minute now, Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is holding a news conference. This is about the legal battle against St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner. The Attorney General is trying to remove Gardner from office. Christine Byers following updates from the Attorney General and Gardner's office today, and she'll have much more tonight at 6. Today we learned 2 more attorneys are resigning from Kim Gardner's office. This leaves about 20 attorneys in the Circuit Attorney's office overall. Last week, a judge moved forward to hold Gardner in indirect criminal contempt after an attorney didn't show up in court for a trial. And just hours ago, a special prosecutor was appointed to oversee that contempt case. Continuing coverage of the deadly pileup on Interstate 55 in Illinois that killed 7. Today, drivers who were forced to leave their cars behind returned to pick up their vehicles.
5 on your side's Tracy Hinson is live in Divernon, Illinois, a few miles from the crash site. And Tracy talked to some of those people who came back to get their cars. Tracy.
Mike and Kelly, behind me is just one of 2 recovery lots. And it's not the mangled vehicles or charred out vehicles that you notice first. It's actually the smell. It smells a little bit like burnt rubber, possibly metal, kind of smells like an industrial fire. Now this is all that's left of the crash on Monday on Interstate 55. These 2 lots, a mix of semi-trucks and regular vehicles. Some are unscathed, some are not. Since the pileup happened on an interstate, people involved were from all over. We spoke with 2 survivors of the dust storm, a woman from the Joliet area whose car was untouched, and a woman from Minneapolis whose car was totaled. She had pulled off the road, a semi-truck smashed into the car behind her, and that car was pushed into hers.
I grabbed a bunch of waters from my car in a bag and started helping people. And the woman who was in the car behind me was unconscious. She had just come to, and I got a trucker to help me. We got her to safety.
Jane's brave. She drove here today after that horrific crash on Monday. She borrowed her niece's car to get here. Since her car was totaled, she still had to talk with troopers and give them her keys so it could be towed away. She, though, will have to be on the search for a new vehicle. Other cars, troopers are not sure how long they will stay in these lots for. In Divernon, I'm Tracy Hinson, 5 on your side.
Now to some news from the Missouri State Capitol in Jefferson City. A bill that would legalize sports betting has stalled. The St. Louis Cardinals are going public with their push to legalize sports betting in Missouri. Time is running out before lawmakers are scheduled to leave Jefferson City. Pro sports teams bring in a lot of advertising and sportsmanship deals with casinos or sponsorship deals with casinos or sports books. And baseball teams are uniquely impacted by how much revenue they can generate. It's not like the NFL salary cap. Teams that make more money can spend more money. And our Mark Maxwell sat down with the Cardinals president, Bill DeWitt III, and asked if the extra money in the bank might translate into a few extra wins on the field.
Is that an argument that might resonate in Jefferson City?
We've tried that one. We've tried everything in Jeff City.
It sounds like you're saying it could make a difference.
I think it could, yeah. I mean, you know, it's a new business and it's a new industry, so it remains to be seen to what extent. But I think it would definitely increase our revenue streams, no question.
If the Senate leaves town without legalizing sports betting, DeWitt says the Cardinals are exploring a push to put that question to voters on the 2024 ballot.
In a little over an hour, a new Bass Pro Shops is opening in South St. Louis County. It's near Interstates 270 and 44 off Lindbergh and Watson. There are some cool features like a giant aquarium inspired by Onondaga Cave in Crawford County. There are other Bass Pro locations in St. Charles and Hazelwood.